This is question number 3 from the series of top 150 interview questions. So what we have to do in this question is we have to remove all the duplicates from an already sorted array. So only unique numbers we have to keep, and it has to be in place. That means no additional space we will use. We will keep only the unique element, and we will return the number of unique elements. So k has to be the number of unique elements that we will be returning. So the approach of solving this question will be very similar to the last question. For example, if you see this array, 1 is present 2 times, 2 is present once only. So you have to keep 1 only once, 2 only once. So you have to return the unique element count, which is 2. Similarly here, unique element count is 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Only the unique elements we will keep. So the approach will be very similar to the previous question that we did, which is a 2-pointer approach. We will start the k pointer from 0th index, and I pointer will always be incremented. We will increment k pointer only when num of I is not equal to num of I plus 1. That means if it is a unique element, only then you will increment the value of kth index. Since we will compare this element to the previous element, so what we can do is we can start both I and k from first index rather than 0, because we will compare it to previous index. So what we can do is we can assume k to be 1, and we can similarly start the value of I from 1 to the last of array. And simply what we can do is we will say that if nums of I is not equal to the previous element, if next element is not equal to the previous, that means it is unique. If it is unique, then go to kth index and update it with nums of I, and then increment the value of k, and at the end simply we can return k. So this is the code snippet. Now we will try to understand. So I is 1, k is 1. You will compare. Nums of I is 1 not equal to nums of I minus 0. I minus 1 will be 0. So you will compare I to the previous element, which is 0th index. So 0 is equal to 0 now. So simply go to next I. This is next I. So this time what is happening is I is not equal to the previous element. Not equal now. So simply at kth index you will update nums of I. So at kth index means index number 1. What will come? 1 will come, right? And simply then you will increment both k also, I value also. Compare I to I minus 1. It is equal? No, not equal. Go to next. It is equal, sorry, then we are going to next. So what we are doing now? I index, I minus 1, compare what? It is equal, so increment I index. I index is here, and this is my I minus 1 index, right? So compare, it is not equal. When it is not equal, go to kth index and add the value of I. So I value is 2, we are updating, and then we will increment the value of k. Are you getting my point how we are doing this? Next, increment I. Check with I minus 1 means previous index number. So it is equal. Simply go ahead. This is my 3. This is my I minus 1. So it is not equal. If it is not equal, go to kth index and update there. So updated. Then k will be incremented. I is always getting incremented. This is my I minus 1. It is same. Simply increment I. So I will be here, I minus 1 will be here. This time it is not equal. So go to kth index, do the value and simply increment k value. So right now what is the value of index k? Let me check here. Indexes I am putting with blue 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 5th index, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th. I to reach the end, but what was the value of k? K value was 5. So we will be returning the value of 5. I hope you understood. What we are doing is we are simply checking. Why? Because if previous element is not equal to the next element, only then we can say it is unique. So for example, I have 3 numbers like this. So if 1 is not equal to the previous element, only then it will be unique. Right now 1 is equal to the previous element, so it is not unique. 2 is not equal to the 1, that means previous element, so it is unique. When it is unique, at kth index we will place that value and we will increment the kth index. If you have not understood, go through this video again, and the code I will provide in my GitHub also, and here also you can see this is the way we can code it in Python. In GitHub, I'll add the file code. I hope you have understood this video. Through this video, you have understood the concept of code. Similarly, I have coded all the 150 interview questions. Go through my series, subscribe to my